Good afternoon, viewers. Welcome back to the channel. It is me, again, Birdman Johnson, proving, once again, that I am real. We're here playing some Dwarf Fortress today, back in Drinkfountain, building just a great big sloppy pile of booze for the dwarves to get a little weird in. As you can see, we have built up the perimeter wall between episodes. I've also made the decision to do the smart thing and put the access for our farm and garbage smasher on the inside of the fort. We're going to roof over these. We're not going to roof over the farm, but we will be erecting some defenses there. And in fact, we're actually going to start doing that right now. We're going to start at this end. We're going to go ahead and get all these staircases in now. Come on. So how we all doing today? For my American viewers at least, Thanksgiving is coming up this week. Does everybody know what they're doing that day? I'm giving you a chance to respond here. Also, for some reason, this is requiring a lot of concentration. This is the only change that we've made between episodes, is the wall here, and moving the doors. So those are the only two changes we've made. There we go. That'll give them something to do. Oh, what is that? That is raw claystone. How did I miss that? That's incorrect. Gabbro blocks. There we go. We're making some more of those. We're actually going to need a lot more than that. There we are. This took a few minutes. But one of the problems that we were encountering was that the farm was basically being left to rot. Not that we are hurting on food and drink right now, but I just couldn't help but notice that we had an awful lot of plants going off without being harvested. And I thought, well, maybe it's because they have to walk outside the wall to get there. So we're just fixing that. There we are. We will quickly get... Yeah, we got to build a scaffold here. Okay, yeah, it doesn't matter what it's made of because we won't be leaving it there. Ugh. Is nothing easy. No, I don't want that. This is going to be obnoxious. But yeah, now that we've got this in, we're going to build a second level on this. And we'll fortify that, and we'll put ammunition stockpiles here and there. And hopefully it is way more defense than we actually need, but those intelligent undead sieges are not to be trifled with, as we have learned the hard way now. Other thing I want to do is build some more employee housing today. And then maybe we'll get started on digging some basements. I don't know, I'm kind of hoping for another siege here so that we can find the holes in our defenses. Oh, what is that? That is a visitor. So what we're going to do is pop over here. There we go. Your stuff, however, becomes ours now. Just so we're clear. So we're going to take your copy of Classic Duel, a black pyro-bound codex, a 16-page essay. Concerns the grizzly bear woman Cold Jade's attack on the goblin... Oh, wait, is this... Backs? Hang on, let me look at the guy. Doesn't translate the name for us, which is very annoying. I think this is by the guy we're looking at about a bear woman attacking him. The writing is completely serious. Overall, the prose is amateurish at best. This is like a blog post that he wrote about this grizzly bear woman that totally ambushed him in the woods. Introduction to the Goblin. He also wrote this, a 23-page essay about the authoring of Gang and the Lull. Also by he wrote a pamphlet about something else he wrote. All right, dork. He's also wearing a crown, apparently. How you doing right now? Yeah, he's not. He's fine. He's fine. It's winter, so the fish problem is momentarily dealt with. We are, of course, still making shellcrafts. I am going to... Oh, right, we're going to tear this down. Actually, it's something we're going to do today as well. There we go. I forgot that that was something we were doing. Scooch this back a bit and turn it into a dedicated work building so that we can move these workshops indoors. There's no reason for them to be right outside the tavern like this. There's an elf in the fort. It's fine. Zolak Doomdrink. Welcome, brother. Alright. Also, we got an artifact here. Torasinen the Greatest Hill, an oaken floodgate, 9,600 dwarf bucks. Encircled with bands of giant peregrine falcon leather. I think we know where that came from. Smoky quartzes, gabbro cabochons, menaces with spikes of oak, an image of cloth for some reason, and an image of Lockhoist the Jagged Steel Greaves in oak. I don't remember where Lockhoist safely lives, but we've seen that artifact before. And this is something I love about having an ongoing world like this, where we play it long term, is that we can establish this internal continuity. You know, the mere existence of logum labor conjures, right? Can we finish this so I can put the wall back, please? There is a way we could make this slightly more efficient. Let's see. We're not going to venture out, but we could, however, at some point raid this Vile Jump. There are only 30 of them there, supposedly. A dark dwarven fortress, and they do have some books that we could use. There are targets in the area, but that is not why we're here. We are here to establish this happy dwarven oasis in the face of all this crushing evil that is around us in all directions. Dreadful failures. Yeah, that checks out. Death in the modern era. Love it. Yeah, no, that was what I wanted. Okay, we're doing the meals, we're doing the drinks. Check the kitchen real quick. Too much quinoa. I do not like quinoa. See, look at this. They left it all to rot. I guess it's just because we have too much stuff, yeah? Do we need more barrels? We do have an awful lot of logs just hanging around now. Is this linked? Appears to be. Is there anything in here we need to rescue? Not particularly. Alright, lock this. Pull that. Good, we are getting the garden cleaned out at least. Nobody's using these, probably because there's nothing else up here. But I guess that's fine. What did I say was going to be up here? I have forgotten. This is all employee area, isn't it? Yeah. That feels right. Just kind of generally scanning the map. I would actually like something to happen. If somebody wanted to come attack us, that would be great. Hey, it's done. Okay. We can get that wall back off. Anybody going to drop the smasher here? No. Low priority task. To be fair, it kind of... Oh, wait. Somebody did pull it. Oh, I guess I did not actually link that. My mistake. I'm going to be nice this time when we move this over and turn it into a work building. I'm going to put the rocks on the ground floor and the wood on the upper floors. Because usually I put the heaviest stuff on the upper floors. Because that's just kind of my thought process. But I don't think the dwarves like that. I am surprised by how little all this is impacting our frame rate. They're having a great time. What are you angry about? What are you angry about, Obok? Obok the Lessened? Under a great deal of stress, but he's feeling great because of inebriation, so I don't understand hopeless dwelling upon suffering a major injury. Oh, you know what? Obok the Bone Carver. I think this is one of the guys who got smashed up by the minecarts. And he came back, huh? What are we seeing here? What are you doing? I don't understand the flashing colors. It's fine. It's fine. I have a lot of trees growing inside the grounds, which is fine, I guess. We do need to be sure we're making periodic sweeps of the exterior here, because we don't want them growing within scrambling distance of the walls. That would be very bad, potentially. Okay. Tearing that down, I suppose we could cut here and come back when something's actually happening. That might be a good idea. Okay, so nothing's happening exactly. I just wanted everyone to see how much vomit is currently on the floor in the minecart tavern. I have never seen this much vomit in a tavern. It's gotta be because of the minecarts. So this was a brilliant idea, and I'm loving every second of it. Also, this is just about done. Also, I did another smart thing. Oh, turns out this was linked, so it's a good thing I didn't let anybody go in there, because the smasher came down right after I stopped recording. This is now the Healing Healer, our Doctor Guild Hall, and I have assigned... We only had one actual doctor, so I went ahead and assigned a bone carver and leather worker to the medical professions as well. I felt that was appropriate. And now everything's going to be fine. This is done. This is about done. And we are... we can probably start on putting in some floors here. How do we feel about that, huh? Yeah, floors. This game really meets a need for me. I do not own a house. And I have a strong desire to build a deck. So this is partially meeting that need for me, as I'm sure it does for many of you. Sorry, I was just kind of mesmerized watching the dwarves put rocks in the floor. The vomit is getting cleaned up. Somebody is doing that, but I'm not sure who, because everybody in here is playing with the minecarts. We're continuing to tear this down. This is a time-consuming process. As I said before, folks, this is my favorite way to play the game. Dedek the Tavern Keeper found dead. Unacceptable. What did you drop there exactly? Can't tell. Looked like you dropped a book or something. But, alright. It's fine. You're still the Tavern Keeper, right? No. I see, because Dedek was Dead-ook. We can fix that. Boop. There you go, buddy. Anything else I need to assign here? Oh, we could use a holy man over at the temple, I guess. I don't know who to assign to that. We're going to choose Besmar the Fish Dissector, who is apparently now a religious poet. So, very well. Scholar and Scribe are going to wait on. Don't need those right now. Okay, great. No, we need more rocks. We need more rock blocks. Shall we dip down to the mines real quick? Not this one. This one. Yeah, we got plenty of material left. I think we're going to be okay for a while. Yeah, who are you? That's Lolo the Performer, currently going to cut some pyrite. Did I tell you to do that? I do not recall telling you to do that. Hang on a second. No, let's follow this guy for a minute, because I don't recall telling anyone to cut pyrite. Is that on the job list? Cut pyrite, Jeweler's Workshop. What? Where's the Jeweler's Workshop? Interesting. I must... Did I do that, or do I just have, like, auto cut turned on? I mean, it's fine either way. I just don't remember doing that. Okay, stand by. There's about to be a vacuum running into my door. Hey, look at that. The old bunkhouse is gone. It's the end of an era, but we are now building the new workhouse. Ooh, yes. Very exciting. We're already suspending construction of floors. You know, I've said it before and I will say it again. Most YouTubers would cut out those interruptions, but in my videos, the leaf blowers, the garbage trucks, those are part of the experience at this point. Almost expected, because it really doesn't seem to matter when I am recording. That is when they choose to come. Yes, we will take Smunstu Cursebog. Why not? Sometimes the interruptions come from inside the house. These things happen. You are going to the Mushroom of Iron. Are you? Smunstu? I see we cannot yet deploy Smunstu. Very well. That is fine. We're going to build the workhouse. We need something to do with all these logs anyway. Now, guys, stop letting this happen. We've got enough gardeners. They're all working on the building. It's fine. It's fine. They don't want to construct things because the logs... Because the places they're trying to build have logs in them that are being used for other construction projects, and the game's not complex enough yet to let them just kick stuff out of the way so they can do their job. Well, they can, but only if nobody else needs that particular log, you see. We have an awful lot of dogs hanging around out here. Maybe it would be a good idea to war train some of these. We'll save some breeders and turn the rest into war dogs. Which for the time being, at least, we're not going to attach to the militia. We're just going to have them here. So that the next time someone breaches our defenses, they have to run through war dogs. Unfortunately, war animals are just not that effective in Dwarf Fortress. At least not in my experience. But they soak up extra hits. And, you know, ultimately that's what counts. I'm putting in support columns on the new workhouse. We don't actually need them, as we discovered last time. But, I'm going to put them in anyway, because I like them. It'll make me feel better about it. You know, there's always a little bit of paranoia that we're going to stack things up too high, and then it'll come crashing down. There we go. Now they should be able to finish this. There's somebody already sleeping on the floor in the new workhouse because I have not built additional housing yet. But I like how this is coming along. Overall, I think this is a decent settlement. There are probably more optimal ways I could have done some things, but that's always the case, and I just can't be bothered to care about the optimization. Okay, we're going to build a mason's workshop here. We're going to build a second mason's workshop over here. We're going to build a third one here. No, we don't need that. We're going to build a crafter's shop here. And another one here. We're going to put some wood doors on this. Some very nice birchen doors. In fact, you know what else we're going to do? Is we are going to come up here, tear down these doors, and replace them with decorated doors to make the doctors happy. Oh yeah, I guess I didn't explain why this is the Doctors Guild Hall. Someone suggested this to me a while ago. I no longer remember, so if you're watching this, drop a comment and be like, hey, that was me. That if you set the Doctors Guild Hall in the hospital, the doctors will spend all their time there, and then they are more likely to treat your patients instead of just ignoring them. Okay, did I already tear down all of our mason's shops? There. We don't need that no more. We are moving inside. Okay, the next floor up is going to be the carpentry area. Very important to us still. Oh, there we go. Somebody's an animal trainer now. Yeah, we got war dogs. Heck yeah. We're ready to fight. Should we pick a fight? Like, I know that's not really what we're about here, but let's, like this, the Dark Dwarven Pits of Endblack is right there. They don't have anything we want. None of these places have anything we want. Let's just... Wings of Crystal. Yeah, do it. Do it. Just for fun. We'll just do this real quick. If this it turns out to be a disaster, then so be it. But that's fine. As my wife often says, and probably other people too, I'm here for a good time, not for a long time. You dead? Why you dead? See, you're fine. We're taking your stuff, though. That's ours now. You brought books. You were probably... Huh. Unclear, but you were probably killed or wounded by one of these and then died downstairs. That's what I'm going to guess. That seems to be a thing that happens here for some reason. Why is there an upstairs here? From construction at some point, but we don't need this anymore, so just get rid of it. That's going to take a minute. Oh, we didn't build a downstairs over here. That is unfortunate. Did I build downstairs in the rest of these? I thought I did. Ah! Get a grip on the controls there. And hey, it's large truck time. Like clockwork. I don't understand. I'm recording on a different day than usual. Okay. So aside from that, except this is going to take all of our time, let's be honest. Right. How's the raid going? We have one more guy rolling out. Here goes Rovod. Rovod's got a title. Rovod, Guild Basement, the Aching Cudgel of Scalding. What? Why? Why is that your name? Ah, you're a transfer from Verse Tomb. You killed a bunch of dudes. And you've been raiding. And you participated in the defense of Drinkfountain already. Okay, you are a tough boy. Oh yeah, legendary axe dwarf, huh? Do you have an axe? Yeah, steel battle axe. Fantastic. High quality too. Alright. I just want to make sure our dwarves have the things they need to do carnage. There we go. A couple of really nicely decorated doors to keep the doctors happy. You know how much doctors like their doors. They're famous for it. Yeah, we have another baby, bringing us up to 54 out of 50 dwarves. Funny how that keeps happening. No, that's not right. That number feels too low. Yeah, well. We got a couple more raiders rolling out. We need some captives. That's a lot more logs than we actually need right now, as it turns out. Don't worry, we'll find a use for them. Okay, I'm gonna cut until the raiders come back. Okay, so apparently they went out and came back immediately, because I didn't see the announcement, but we sure do have a mission report. They went out. They fought a little bit, and then Rovod ran away. Our legendary axe dwarf ran away from this void zombie. We've had trouble with void zombies before. Okay, so I guess that's all that happened there. Anyway, we're getting the carpentry level set up here, so that's a thing that's happening. We're getting the walls built. That's a thing that's happening. This is what you tune in for, is my thrilling commentary, of course. Oh boy. Well, we'll get started on that next thing. Oh, and I suppose we can kill the carpentry shops that are out here now. Jeweler, carpenter, 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 carpenter. The rest of that's fine. Yeah, okay, they are automatically cutting the rose quartz. So apparently, apparently we're doing that. Now, okay, I'm actually glad those are being used, because that means that we can get started putting in the stained glass wherever it was I intended to do that. I know I wanted some on the temple, so let's go ahead and put in that for now. We'll do... If I do like this, is this going to be completely hideous? Yeah, I don't like that. Maybe just something like that for now. We'll start with that. I don't really know what I'm doing here yet. Oh no, I did also want to put in some stained glass type stuff like up here, all the way on this upper level. So we will... That's more floors that we have to build, so we're not going to do that right now. Somebody's vomiting in the tavern again. Any injuries? Any injuries to report? Any near misses? We are attempting to use our orthoclase. I've ordered that cut for purposes of decoration. We're going to be putting that on the trade goods at some point. Let's also make some rock crafts, like 100 of those out of orthoclase. We'll use the orthoclase to decorate the orthoclase. The merchants are going to be so mad at us when we make them take all this garbage. But that's the weird thing, is they actually don't care too much about the quality of the trade goods as long as you give them a lot. Okay. Give to here, give to here, give to here, and give to here. There we are. Now, we start on the next level. We got an awful lot of goblins in the fort right now. It's a good thing they're friendly, and we can easily kill them if they become a problem. That's really the important thing. Is that they are murderable. Oh, no, pardon me. That is our raven, isn't it? No, that's the one that... That's the one that got loose. Okay. Apparently I messed up here with this thing. So go ahead and just let that raven loose, I guess? We'll probably catch another one at some point. I don't really want a wild raven flapping around in here. We're dumping some stuff. You mean there were dump orders that had not yet been completed? Say it is not so. In fact, let's make sure. Minimum wear is 1. Dump. I actually want that to apply to listed. And then we'll make sure nothing in here is something we actually need to keep. Nope, it's all good. I think I actually just made everything a lot harder because now they have to redump this stuff. It's fine. I don't know what you're all so concerned about. Everything's fine. We're all fine here. How are you? Boy, this is a slow one. Hope everybody's enjoying the music. I wanted to get the workhouse done, but maybe it's a good time to start on the execution chamber. And you know what we need for the execution chamber is a siege workshop, actually. Because we're going to do something I've tried to do before unsuccessfully. We're going to make it work this time. And we're going to build it over here behind the expedition leader's house. Good old Adil, the manager. Izum has slipped into depression again. That keeps happening. Izum, if you would either get help or stop being sad, those would both be acceptable options. It's funny because the dwarves can actually write books and such on subjects like psychology, but they're not able to apply that knowledge. Like, they can study fluid physics. And I think that's fascinating. Hopefully, at some point down the line, those knowledge skills get implemented as something they can use. Huh? Yeah, they haven't finished tearing these down yet. I forgot to put in supports here. Do all the things, dwarves. No, they want to build the wall. Because it's made out of stone and it's a wall. These are things that dwarves like. They like fortifications and they like stone. It's spring. Will we get elves? Probably not. What will those elves get if they show up? A mix of shells and rocks. We're gonna treat them like crows at the beach. Please enjoy these mussel shells. Speaking of which, once the seasonal autosave finishes, I have something to show you. It's just that this takes a minute. Okay. Behold! Hundreds of mussel shells! Still, we are fishing them faster than we can craft them. And I'm not about to dump them. We need every shell we can get. There we go. That looks much better with the war dogs mixed in. Personally, I think. And since I think it, it is correct. Do we have a siege engineer? Hey! Look at that. I see a dwarf not doing anything. There we go. We just need the engineering for now. Siege operation I might enable for all the dwarves, because we're not going to be using these for self-defense as such. So it's not really going to be an issue if they can aim the thing or not. We're going to be using the ballista this time instead of the catapult. Haven't done much with ballistic. Really? 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 Deduk the Tavern Keeper. Hey, wait a second. Deduk! You have a bedroom. What is happening here? Deduk, you have a bedroom and a husband. Get out of there. Okay. Oh, hang on a sec. Microsoft is trying to force through updates while I'm recording. If it's not one thing, it's another, I swear. Is somebody actively trying to keep me from making these videos? At least that would explain a few things. But no, I think it's just a statistically improbable series of coincidences. Whee! Oh, they love them. Oh, they're such happy little guys. Anybody want to harvest those plants? We need the drinks. Actually, we do have a lot of unused plants. What's happening there? They're just not being brewed. Where are these plump helmets? Brew? Oh, nope. It's not. Yes, okay. I just noticed the brew all command, by the way. First time I've ever looked at that exact part of the screen. Let's see. You have no job. Eventually, the dwarves will learn that if they are not busy, I will give them something to do. Oh, we have a wounded. Zugler the Carpenter was struck by a minecart. Well, you know what that means, buddy. You don't need to wait. There you go. Get out of here. There you go. Go on. Yeah. You're a legendary what? Legendary Carpenter. We have a lot of legendary dwarves in our fort. Just so many. And a large part of that is because of how long this world has been going. There's a minecart in the dump room. Oh, really? Damaged minecart. How'd we do that? Okay, well, whatever. We got spares. Which track is missing a cart? This one over here. Well, I don't remember how to fix that. I'll figure that out later. I mean, listen, if the dwarves run out of minecarts in the near future, at the very least, they won't be running over each other in minecarts anymore. Does anybody want to do this? Oh, they're all carrying things to stockpiles, and because the rocks are very far away and very heavy, it's taking a long time. So that's my fault, of course. All right, I know we've had a lot of cuts in this one, but I'm going to cut one more time, and then we'll come back and finish this thing. Stand by. Nope, something's happening. Nope. Hang on. We claimed a carpenter's shop. We want logs and yarn. We have both those things. Get in there, buddy. Who are you? You're Lorbam. Lorbam the carpenter. There's nothing in here. No thoughts. Head empty. Good dwarf. We're thirsty as well, so you probably better wrap this up. Oh, good. There's yarn lying right outside. How about that? Oh, left over from when that was the hospital. Neat. Okay. I guess we'll see what's up with that then. Oh, Siege Workshop's built. Okay. We need... I don't know how many of these we're going to need, so let's just do like 10 of them. And I want that done now so it actually gets done in a somewhat timely fashion. Okay, the other thing we need to build then... Where do I want to put this? Maybe up here. We'll just clear this area, and we can kind of use this for what I have in mind. So what's going to happen is, you're going to walk in, and you'll be immediately confronted by this. We're going to put a door there, something like that. I don't remember how big a ballista is, so we're just going to start with that. Good, the parts are getting built. Ballista, ballista, ballista. What is that even under? It's been so long. There we are, siege engines. Ballista, we need 3 parts. So you can actually cancel one of those. And we'll need some heads for those. For the bolts, so I'm gonna guess it's a 3x3. So that's actually perfect. Okay, cool. Then we'll adjust this as we need to, but for right now, I basically just want like this. We're actually going to have a door there. Okay, we're going to start with that. This is obviously going to take a minute to build, and I think you understand by now where we're going with this, yes? We're going to need to start metalworking pretty soon. I mean, we don't need to, right? Because we're not conducting major warfare. We are now at 61 out of 50 dwarves. With that new berth. It's fine. It's fine. Oh yeah, we need some more storage space as well. Ugh. There's so much stuff here. This doesn't need to have a roof on it, I guess. Thank you, Eteb Bolts Battles, for being the one dwarf working on this. Here, let me give you some more to do. You hard-working dwarf, you. Hard work is rewarded with more work. The cry of the laborer. Alright, we're coming up to the end of the episode now, so I'm going to say this bit now. Not the sign-off. Don't leave yet. But like I said, Thanksgiving's coming up later this week for... At least for my American viewers. I'm not sure what other areas practice. We're going to look at this in a second. What other areas have that particular holiday this week? Man, I lost my train of thought there. the artifact interrupted me completely. But anyway, the point is, I'm going to be doing a special extra-length upload. It's going to be Shadows of Doubt. The whole video is going to end up being like 6 hours long or something. So if you find yourself either by yourself on that day or just needing to get away from the family for a little bit, there will be a 6-hour noir detective thing up on the channel that you'll be able to watch, so you know you can hang out for a while with that. I just wanted everybody to know that was going to be there. Let's look at that artifact before we call it a day. The Tattoo of Blossoms. Sounds like one of my ex-girlfriends. 6,000 dwarf bucks. Alright, encircled with bands of hazelwood, menaces with spikes of alpaca wool. It's always impressive what they manage to make spikes out of. On the item is an image of barrels and almond wood, because dwarves love barrels. An image of Vutok Quake Courage, the Thrun's soldier, and Deagle Construct Murdered, the dwarf. Deagle Construct Murdered is striking down Vutok Quake Courage. The artwork relates to the killing of the Thrun's soldier Vutok Quake Courage by the dwarf Deagle Construct Murdered with an iron battle axe in Drinkfountain in the early autumn of 283. Okay, so this was, yeah, that was like our first siege probably. Where is this guy? Is it you? Yep, that's you. Our chief medical dwarf did that. Our chief medical dwarf, who is a legendary woodcrafter. Very nice, very nice. Okay, I'm going to try to have this done by next session. Ism is depressed again. Alright, that's good. Alright, so this is kind of a slow one. I apologize for that, but I hope everybody got something out of it. Anyway, we'll try to be a little more action-packed next time. Why is this not happening? I don't quite understand, but we'll deal with that later. So hey folks, thanks for watching. Thanks to those of you who are subscribed to the channel. You can click away now if you want. Thanks to those of you who are not yet subscribed to the channel, and thanks to those of you watching this without ever intending to subscribe to the channel, who have to keep listening until the end, because you count too. Every view counts. We will be back here next week with some more Dwarf Fortress horror content on Saturdays. We're currently doing some Dredge every Wednesday, every other Wednesday, give or take. Lots of stuff on the channel for you to check out. If you've got some suggestions, either for things you'd like to see on the channel, things you'd like to see here in Drinkfountain, or things you'd like me to go watch on your channel, please drop a comment under the video, because I would like all those things. They don't even have to be good ideas. I just want to know they exist. Alright. I'll see you folks next week. Until then, Birdman out.